everybody. I just wanted to check in. Some of you have been asking about my healing thus far. It's been my second week back to teaching bar class, and I didn't die. I have to say, I am having a little bit of an issue with my left hip, unrelated to bar class. But I'm so shocked. Teaching bar now, it's almost like how it felt in my body when I was 25. I'm still, I would say maybe I'm 82% back to normal. But a little story. When I was preparing to have the first hip replacement, and also in between the first and the second hip replacement, I lost a lot of my glutes. And, we've joked for years, people want to get their BBLs, their Brazilian butt lifts. And I've always joked that I've got a different kind of BBL, a bar booty legit, like legitimately through dance and bar. I had earned and built up my booty. But I want to give you a little tidbit about why are glutes important. We know statistically 90 something percent of elite female athletes have very developed glutes. But when they hurt and injure their back, it's because for whatever reason, they weren't moving biomechanically and hurt their back because the glutes weren't working, or the glutes were what we call turned off. So if you're like, why the heck do people go to bar class? What is that all about? Yes, it's toning. It's good for the body. It builds lean, flexible muscle. But if you don't have a strong booty, and I'm not saying it's got to be a big booty, but it's got to be strong glutes, you're going to more than likely have back pain. If you have back pain, that means we want to build up your glutes, and we also want to work with your abdominals. So getting back to one of my visits with Dr. Jerry, when I was in such decline over the summer, hobbling around, just in horrific pain, every step was agony, I told him, I said, Dr. Jerry, I've lost half my arse. And he kind of laughed, and I said, and I know that for most women, losing your butt is a good thing, but those are my jumping muscles. That's my strength. I've really been blessed because of the work that I do to have really strong legs and strong glutes. And what ended up happening through this process of decline was I was kind of like unrecognizable. I didn't really see myself in yoga pants a lot through my healing, but when I went back to work a little bit before Thanksgiving and I saw myself in my yoga pants in the mirror, I was like, oh my gosh, like, who is that chick with these twig legs in the mirror? And I realized, like, that's your body, Erica. And in time, obviously through reformer work, through gyrotonic work, through the bar work, I'm starting to build those muscles back. And it was funny because when I was working with clients today, I just happened to glance at myself in the mirror and I thought, oh my gosh, my booty is coming back in a good, healthy, functional way. So on that note, if you've got plantar fasciitis issues, bar class is great to develop and strengthen the arches and work all the way up through the leg into the spine. If you have back pain, if you're in the midst of chronic back pain, I'd want to see you for gentle work first. But the bar class is all level. I will give beginner, intermediate, and advanced ways of doing something. And you pick your level, then you rest when you need to rest, and you join back in with us when you're ready. And then each week when you come back, it does get better. And even though I've been doing all the things and my muscles slowly been redeveloping, I was shocked at how after bar last week, my badunkadunk got way more stronger and lifted than I had expected. And then after last night, the badunkadunk was like, my body was like, okay, girlfriend, we know where you're gripping and using these muscles, and we're getting back your BBL, your bar booty legit, right? So if you have wanted to experience bar, the good news is we initially started offering bar as a series just because where I would teach before, that was kind of the way that we had to do it and how I had to pay rent and all of that. But now that I've relocated into the My Pilates studio, you can come and take bar as a drop-in anytime you wish. It's $25 a drop-in, and we'll just keep it going. As long as we have students, I'll keep teaching it. And it's such a fun, feel-good class. The music is really uplifting. We will repeat certain things each week so that you can feel a sense of mastery. But then we'll always change certain things. We'll change my torture devices or the props that we use each week so that we experience what's called muscle confusion. And that's how we keep building more muscle, striated lean muscle. If we do the exact same thing over and over year after year, then we can actually have injury, and it limits the body and it limits our range of motion, and everything gets stuck in the body. But having that mix of things that you can learn and build upon and know that each week you're getting better and stronger, and then all the new things that change and shift from week to week, it's just such a fun, wonderful way of working out. And I feel so blessed that I have been brought this far, and that I've had, not only God's grace upon me for healing, but that I've been eating the right things, doing the right exercises. I've had amazing PT. I have a lot of tools in my tool belt that I've been using. And it's so humbling to realize that just months ago, I was having to retrain myself how to walk, stand, and sit. And just now, I can get on and off the potty with less pain. There is still discomfort, and at the end of the day, or if I've done a lot of fitness throughout the week, there may be recoil, there may be fatigue, but just now, I'm really starting to feel kind of the bliss, if you will, of being able to move in my body without the limitation, and actually just being able to do the exercises and feel the muscles working and gliding and sliding the way that they should. And thank you, God, for that. So for all of you that have prayed for me, I'm so grateful. For all of you that are struggling or you're going through your own healing, I want this to be a testimonial for you to keep going, keep moving. It does get better. It will get better. It's kind of like in 12 steps. It works if you work it. It's just so true. Don't be discouraged. Keep going. Keep surrounding yourself with positive, uplifting people that if you're having a craptastic day, they're going to pull you out of the gutter and get you where you need to be to keep moving forward. We just had Dr. King Day a few days ago, and I know I'm going to butcher it. I actually have this on my refrigerator, but if you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, by darn, keep moving forward. He was so right. So keep moving forward. And if you're curious about bar class, you can come in on a drop-in. See me at my Pilates studio. Class now starts at 6 p.m. So my 9 to 5ers have more time to get to me, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.